Hello followers of the Quantum Life. If you're catching me live, if you wouldn't mind saying hello so I can say hi back. And if you're watching this on replay, if you could give me a hashtag quantum, that would be much appreciated. So today is day 3 of the 90 days. And what I've been doing over the last few days is my oldest daughter, she was on the second floor of the house where our room is, and she decided that she wanted to go to the top floor to have some more privacy. So in order to do that, she would have to swap rooms with my younger girl, who's 11, because she was on the top floor. So they decided they wanted to swap rooms, which is absolutely fine with me. You know, they can swap rooms. She wants more privacy, that's fine. So we set to changing the rooms around, and we thought at the same time as we were changing them, we'd give them a little zhuzh as well, you know, a carpet full clean, walls painted, changing of the curtains, everything. But a teenage girl has a lot of stuff and even an 11-year-old girl has a lot of stuff as well. So in order to change them around, what I had to do was I had to get everything out of my youngest girl's room, and I started to just put it on the landing, and then it spilled over and it went into the bathroom. So we'd got just stuff all over the hallway and all over the bathroom, and it couldn't stay there. So I had to empty my older daughter's room as well. So there's a bathroom across from the bedroom of, they've swapped, so I've got confused. So my older daughter was on the second floor, so her stuff was basically like all over the landing, all into the bathroom. And then my younger daughter was upstairs, and there's a bathroom opposite that. So in order to empty her room, I had to fill the bathroom with her stuff, and it literally filled the bathroom, and there was still stuff in her room, but we had to empty it completely. So we ended up with both the rooms completely empty because they wanted to move their beds and everything, which was a faff, but we did it. So we had to like take all the beds down, put the bed frames in the hallways as well. Mattresses were just everywhere. So it was a complete and utter mess everywhere. A complete and utter mess. So the upstairs was a complete and utter mess, and the second floor was a complete and utter mess. It's just stuff everywhere. But we ended up with these 2 beautiful empty rooms that were then immaculate. And then we could start afresh. So we found lots of things that they didn't need anymore, that they could throw away. Bits of things they'd been hanging on to that were unnecessary, bits of paper with scribblings on and things. And we ended up throwing out a lot of stuff, and it felt so much better. And now they've swapped rooms. The rooms are on different floors, and they're all happy. Everything's back where it should be. I'm sure it'll be a mess before long, knowing what they're like. But it made me think about how that kind of correlates to like your emotional well-being as well, because sometimes we can be so full of stuff internally, like we get bombarded with stuff all the time, and we can be just full of stuff that we can feel cluttered, that, you know, our minds, our emotions, our soul can get cluttered as well. So it makes sense to every once in a while actually declutter yourself as well, and really dig deep and get things out and start to deal with them. Because I think we all have a lot of emotional clutter, and you know how when you've got a lot of stuff, you can kind of like shove it in a cupboard, shove it in a drawer, think, oh, I might need that, so I'll deal with that later, I'll shove that in a drawer. Well, we kind of do that in life as well, don't we? We have things come up, and then we think, oh, we'll just put that away and we'll deal with that another day. or we might start to declutter like I did. I started to move all the things out of the rooms, and then I thought, oh my gosh, why have I started this? I could just literally just put what I've taken back in and say it's too much. I'm not gonna change the rooms around because it's too much effort. And you can feel like that with yourself as well, can't you? You can start to think, well, I've started to find out what my emotional baggage is, but now it's coming up. I just want to put it away again and just forget it. But actually, if you push through and keep going through that, keep removing the old stuff, keep taking it out until you've got a completely fresh, clean approach. It's brilliant for business, it's brilliant for life. Just make sure that you're starting with a lovely, clean, fresh room. And then you can start to put back the pieces that you actually need and not things that you may not need. It works in relationships, friendships as well. Sometimes we're holding on to old friendships, old relationships that maybe aren't working as well. Maybe it's time to have a clear out of everything. You know, have a think about things that you need to clear out in all aspects of your life. Yes, because I found the easiest way to do the rooms was to kind of like do one area at a time. So I'd start in one corner and I'd remove that stuff, then I'd go to the next one and I'd remove that stuff, and then, you know, you just had to take it piece by piece, because if you looked at it as a whole room, it just became overwhelming and daunting. So the same with life and your mind, just take it bit by bit, you know, just deal with smaller sections at a time, and then it's much easier to deal with. So I hope that was helpful today, and I'll see everybody tomorrow for day 4. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.